A product manager scaled to 500,000. Users using AI referral triggers, not ads. Still buying Instagram sponsors? By the end of this video, you'll know the exact tools that turn every user into a growth engine without spending $1 on paid acquisition. Here's what Silas Vin told me last week that made my stomach drop. Most founders are still treating growth like it's 2012. They're spending 40% of their runway on Facebook ads, Instagram influencers, Google campaigns, pouring money into a funnel that leaks 90% of what goes in. Meanwhile, there's an entire category of AI tools that automate the one thing that actually scales: word of mouth. Not the organic, cross your fingers kind, the engineered, measurable, predictable kind. You're competing against founders who figured this out 6 months ago. They're not smarter than you. They just found the tools first. And here's the part that keeps me up at night. These tools aren't hidden. They're not expensive. Most of them have free tiers. The gap isn't access, it's awareness. You're manually doing what could run on autopilot because no told you the specific names of what to use. While you're refreshing your ad dashboard, wondering why your cost per click keeps climbing, someone else is watching their referral engine compound completely on autopilot. Think about your last 10 users. How many of them brought you another user? 1? Maybe 2 if you're lucky. Now imagine if 8 out of 10 did, automatically. Not because you begged them to share, but because the system you built made sharing feel inevitable. That's not theory. That's what's happening right now in products you've probably used this week. The difference is, you didn't see the machine underneath. You just felt the gentle nudge to invite a friend and thought it was your own idea. Let me show you exactly how this works through Maya Chen's story. 3 months ago, Maya launched a micro SaaS tool for freelance writers. Simple product. Helps them track pitches and follow-ups. She had 200 users after launch week, then growth just stopped. She was spending 3 hours a day on Twitter trying to manually drum up interest. Classic founder grind, exhausting and not scaling. She was also testing different ad platforms, burning through her small budget, with nothing to show for it except a growing sense of panic. Then she stumbled into a thread about AI referral architecture. Not growth hacking tricks. Not viral loops that feel manipulative. Actual intelligent systems that identify your power users and give them personalized reasons to share at exactly the right moment. She installed something called Referral Kit AI. Took her 20 minutes to set up. Here's what it does. It watches user behavior. Not creepy surveillance. Just pattern recognition. It identifies the moment someone gets value. For Maya's tool, that moment was when a writer logged their first accepted pitch. The AI recognized that emotional high, that little dopamine spike of success. And in that exact moment, it triggered a referral prompt. Not a generic share this app button. A personalized message. You just landed a pitch. Want to help another writer do the same? Give them 3 months free. The timing is everything. Ask too early, no one cares yet. Ask too late, the emotion is gone. The AI finds the perfect moment, and here's the part that made Maya's jaw drop. It also personalized the incentive based on user type. For writers who'd logged 5 pitches, it offered co-marketing. For new users, it offered extended trials. For power users, it offered affiliate revenue. Different humans need different reasons to share. I figured out which reason to offer whom. It was like having a growth team that knew each user personally and understood exactly what would motivate them. In 6 weeks, Maya went from 200 users to 1,200. 60% came from referrals. She spent $0 on ads. Her cost of acquisition dropped from $18 per user to effectively nothing. But here's what she told me that matters more than the numbers. She got her time back. Those 3 hours a day on Twitter? Gone. The system runs while she sleeps. It runs while she builds features. It runs while she talks to users. It's a growth team that never clocks out and never asks for equity. Silas showed me the pattern across 50 products using these tools. The average referral rate without AI intervention is 4%. With AI-triggered referrals, it jumps to 32%. That's not a marginal improvement. That's a different business model. You're not buying users anymore. You're activating the users you already have. Every person who gets value becomes a distribution channel. And unlike paid ads that stop the moment you stop paying, referrals compound. Each new user can bring more users, who bring more users. It's exponential, not linear. And it's not just referral prompts. There are tools now that write the referral copy for you using AI that's trained on viral psychology. Tools that A/B test 20 different referral messages simultaneously and optimize in real time. Tools that integrate with your onboarding flow and identify which features make people most likely to share. This isn't one tool doing one thing. It's an entire stack of AI systems working together to automate what used to require a full growth team. The kind of growth team that most early-stage founders can't afford to hire. The metaphor Silas uses: traditional growth is like watering a garden with a hose. You point it somewhere, water comes out, you hope it hits the right plants. AI referral systems are like installing an irrigation network underground. You set it up once, and every plant gets exactly the water it needs, exactly when it needs it, forever. You're not working harder. You're building infrastructure that works for you. So here's the one thing you're doing today. Go to referralkit.ai. Free tier gives you everything Maya used. Connect it to your product. Takes 15 minutes. Set one trigger. Just one. Pick the moment in your product when someone gets their first win, their first result, their first success, whatever that means for you. And let the I prompt them to share right then. That's it. One trigger. Watch what happens over the next 2 weeks. You'll see the referral rate in your analytics start to climb. Slowly at first, then faster. Because the AI learns. It gets better at timing. It gets better at personalizing. It gets better at knowing which users are most likely to bring high-quality referrals. You set it up once, and it improves itself. The system gets smarter with every interaction, every conversion, every data point. Now that you see it, the next part is harder to accept.